Alright, hello everyone and welcome to the Tuesday stream. We are going to be starting, well, not really starting, more or less replaying Gear Rising Revengeance off of a playthrough we've already done. Because unlike some games I've played, I do not see the necessity of constantly resetting this save. As it actually allows you to carry over content into what is ostensibly a new game. We are going to play it on hard mode, not very hard, hard mode. Huh. No dawdling? We're just gonna get on with it. This will be very interesting, going to a different kind of action RPG.
3 years. We've come so far in just 3 short years.
The sign of a strong leader, sir.
No. The will of a strong people. And one very able advisor.
Thank you, sir.
Your team deserves credit as well, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
Just doing our job, Mr. Prime Minister.
I must admit, I once thought of groups like yours as opportunists, enablers of war. But you've trained our new army well. Order has returned sooner than expected. Perhaps I was wrong about these private military companies.
We prefer private security providers, sir. Most of Maverick's contracts do focus on security.
Yes, well, the security can mean many things.
It's a damn shame none of this will mean anything in a minute.
There's a saying I like. One sword keeps another in the sheath. Sometimes the threat of violence alone is a deterrent. Sometimes by taking a life, others can be preserved. It's the code the samurai lived by.
A soldier and a philosopher. You are full of surprises, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
I could say the same about you, Mr. Prime Minister.
What is happening?
Someone's blocking the lead vehicle. Hold on.
Clear the road! This is official state business!
Any convoy worth their salt would have mowed him down right now.
I said clear the road! We're authorized to use force if you do!
My control is vibrating like with every one of his shots.
Leopard 1, U-turn. Turning back.
Open fire! Who was that?
A cyborg.
One of our competitors?
Not much of one.
What is happening?
We got hit, sir. A cyborg.
Whose?
Exif comes up unaffiliated.
I'll notify all checkpoints. Get on money out of there.
Yes, sir.
I need these guys in Helldivers.
We are going to die.
Stay calm.
why would you stop? Just run him down.
On our 12.
Raiden,
I'm on it. Guard the Prime Minister.
I love the way he draws his sword here. Like, drops out with anti-grav or some shit.
Let's get this over with.
take out those hostiles. Right. You'll need to choose between light and heavy strikes to match the situation.
Brick ass.
Take self-repair units from your foes to replenish your own supply. Raiden, the limo is in trouble. Get back there, ASAP. I'll add the limo to your solid down radar.
Nice try!
Raiden, it's on the other side of that barricade.
Yeah, the advantage of this is basically New Game Plus, and I would play it on very hard, and I think next time I come back to this game, we might play it on very hard. But as of right now, I'm just waiting to get back into the swing of things. Fun's very much intended. I feel like the combat here is very fluid. Like, I do always prefer like input-based like modifiers. Oh, hello. Like, I love that I can switch targets by like basically doing a reverse stab of that. Come on, guys, drop me something here.
If you can't cut through the barricade, try the fence, huh?
Love that I accidentally doubled back. I think I genuinely heard the Rules of Nature song before I ever played this game. Hell, before I may have even seen this game. Why don't I get a duel? Good dodge there, guy. But not quite enough. The bot's just big chilling there in the back.
Jack.
What do you want with the Prime Minister?
I want him dead. Nothing personal.
Great
Chris.
lines.
Africa's just getting a bit too peaceful.
What?
Business ain't been the same since they shut down SOP. A clean break from the war economy.
I like that the vehicle's like
And
depressing as
some
it
of us
goes
like
along.
that economy. How's an honest warmonger supposed to make a living?
This is your answer? Don't do it!
Don't worry now. I won't.
Yeah.
Not while he's still useful. So long.
They wanted Jack to follow. Unless there was some other message I've forgotten about. Also, I can't get this to run in anything higher than 1080p, so sorry if it seems a bit deep
They
baked.
have a metal gear? Gear?
You only just noticed?
Right. Take out that UMG and get after it.
Yeah, the other one tricks, motherfucker.
Use your ninja run to deflect those shots.
Oh, fuck. Since when motherfucker have tail swipe? I do not remember that.
Catch that missile before it blows.
Can I heal off of him? Looks like it, okay.
Use blade mode to damage its armor.
Oh, you little son of a bitch.
They swapped out the hydraulic cutter for a plasma cannon.
Good upgrade. Genuinely. Don't know why we didn't think of that. I played this opening section. This opening section has kind of lost its luster. It was badass when we first played it, no doubt. But here we are, all this time later. Fuck, I walked into that, but don't matter. Literally pick up 5 repair
Use your
kits.
ninja run to dodge that plasma.
I'm motherfucking trying. Raiden, please move. Please move! Ah, some of that's actually really low poly now that I see it. Those some dated ass looking textures. Okay. This effect, no. That will never get old, no matter how limited it was even back then. So he's critically hurt. Perfect. Went a little rough, but we got it. We got it there at the end.
Now, Raiden, bring it down.
Lord knows I'm trying, motherfucker. No, you don't. Come on, you shit stain.
Stop that blade.
Do it. Full power. And a sweep.
Yes, yes, waving wide open.
Honestly, the like running slashes are probably my favorite element of that kill.
Хорошо. Very good. But do not rest easy just yet, huh?
Stop it, Raiden. You look like a nerd.
He's on the other side of that collapsed building.
Can I? Yeah, I know it says it's dead, but I know better. God, this game should have been a, like originally this was planned to be more of a free-running, like, stealth action game. Like, have more connection to the original, like, Metal Gear, like, design.
There, get him.
Lean a little bit more into the cyborg
Use your
ninja.
ninja ram to move over obstacles automatically.
Although I will admit, this system, while choppy, is still probably one of the better, like,
Do not let him out of your sight.
systems for just, like, kind of auto crouching and shit that I, like, and auto functions like that, like, that I've seen. Like, this might even be better than, like, fucking Swords in Kingdom Hearts 3, and it's pretty damn good. There's something about this one in this game that feels chunky. Hello.
Gee, it still works?
Damn unmanned gears indeed. Oh! Oh, yeah, I deserve that. Again, deserved. I need some missiles, dude. That'll work.
Use blade mode to take down those heavy missiles.
Please, game. Thank you, game. Game. I'll admit, I'm hitting all the wrong keys sometimes. Come on, I remember you giving me way more trouble than this, even on hard. Like I was saying. Although then again, after playing Devil May Cry, Kingdom Hearts all over again, this game a few times, like Dark Souls, Elden Ring, I guess I'm just like, I've learned how to deal with this shit. Oh yeah, you're...
Finish that bastard off.
I'm fucking trying, man! Jesus, come on, move it, haul ass. Play some dice. Quit trying to look cool and finish off your targets. What would that do? This ain't a fucking beast. This ain't gonna be mad by it, you jabbing it in its gums. Don't have any gums. In today class, we're gonna learn how just running down a surface can be made so fucking cool. And by down, I do mean just, like, forward. And that's also not where the sword was, but I'm gonna deal with it. Now you get to look cool because you did finish off your target. Me rating, that was a great run. They really want those damageless plays.
The hell? Damn it!
He's headed for the front of the train. After him. Ryder, an unidentified field roader is headed your way. Keep an eye out for it.
Would you call that a trilo rotor or whatever? Like, the fuck?
Prime Minister!
Where's our goddamn support?
Huh. Too little too late, hero. I won't be needing my little shield here any longer.
Stop!
What about all the good things war has done for us? Why don't we ever hear speeches about that? Jobs, technology, a common purpose?
Yeah, this guy like me, he knows we hear a lot of it.
Stop him.
You ain't listening.
Mind if I got in?
All we're saying, give war a chance!
No!
Sam has a thing about not getting blood on his outfit.
Out of my way!
He must be wearing like
He's all yours, Sam!
something similar to Octo Camo, where it just boosts performance.
Let's go. Now, don't be shy.
Mightier than the pen after all. That all you've got?
Self-taught. And not half bad. Still. Your technique lacks something.
He's eating my like armor even out of my.
This will be unpleasant.
There we go.
Now I see. You deny your weapon its purpose.
Was that a staggering moment?
It yearns to bathe in the blood of your enemies, but you hold it back. No.
My sword is a tool of justice.
I still love that mechanic. And I think Jetstream Sam does it better than that guy in Ruby.
Shit, not again.
Sorry. Well, actually, I guess I'll be back with this.
Ryder, are you
I was wrong!
You're almost clear of the tunnel. Just came out.
Oh, did you want to practice first? Gotta try hard on that.
The Metal Gear series does love the whole, like, let's limit the player's, like, movement and shit. And, like...
Oh, did you want to practice first? Gotta try hard.
I don't care if this is a supposed to lose fight, Sammy boy. I'm gonna keep wailing on you as long as the game allows me.
Practice first? This is what happens when you bring a tool to a sword fight. It's over.
Now commit the only rational moment in this entire bloody fucking moment.
Lucky devil.
I'm still not entirely sold that Sam's on their side. Like, my controller nearly vibrated off my leg here. There's a part of me that thinks Sam is, like, working on something on his own angle. I mean, it could just be that he's, like, so, like, crestfallen at this point that he's, like, just enjoys the fight that, Raiden gives him.
Down you go! Flares!
Is that a surprise? I guess 3 explosions. The other 2 guys must have fired as well. Love that man. Tries his damnedest. I gotta stop losing body parts. My girlfriend's gonna kill me. I remember seeing a diagram once somewhere that he, like, Raiden is basically only a, only like a upper face, like he doesn't have his lower jaw anymore, and a spinal column. Like, he's basically gone, he's much like what's-his-face from, god damn it, my cursor will always be a part of this, sorry. He's basically like, Atom Smasher. I don't think this is a real practical design of an aircraft, but I like it. I think it's kind of cool.
How is it, Ryder?
Kind of reminds me of the old U2 spycraft.
I've got a clean
It was the
visual.
U2.
A direct feed to your optic nerve. Yes, I should hope so, huh?
I mean, how does it feel To fly like a bird.
Yep.
Like a bird strapped to a remote control rocket.
We will get you in safely, Tovarich. Just relax and enjoy the ride.
Right.
Can you hear me, Raiko?
Doctor.
Remember the two procedures to maintain your new body. 1. Seizing nano repair units
From your foes. And 2.
Absorbing their electrolytes. I got it.
Yes, enemy cyborgs should provide plenty of MCFC electrolytes once you slice them open and extract their fluids.
They're terrorists. I was planning on that anyway.
Oh, and their left hand
I was tempted to make the power thirst joke again, but I can't repeat myself too much
is
now.
combat data stored on holographic memory, typically located in the left hand. That data is very valuable. I am authorized to offer you upgrades and services in exchange for it.
How generous.
Ich liebe Kapitalismus. Had the world come down a few years earlier, I would have a Nobel Prize on my shelf.
There, I see land.
3 mics out and closing. No activity at the airbase. Looks like we don't need to worry about interceptors.
Great. Then we have time for a quick briefing.
I know you miss me, Kev, but I've been all over the materials.
That's what you said before Montenegro. Look, just humor me, buddy. Objectives, of course, are enter Abkhazia, neutralize the terrorists, and restore the rightful government, or what's left of it anyway. The president and most of the cabinet have been killed, and a military junta's been established. The terrorists brainjacked all the high-ranking officers, and their cyborgs scattered the rank and file. The few leaders who have survived have no way of openly opposing the new regime. That's why they called us.
Andrei Dolzaev, leader of the occupation forces, an extremist linked to both the St. Petersburg massacre of 2015 and last year's terror spree in Georgia. And his arms supplier, none other than Desperado Enforcement, LLC.
Ilmani's killers.
If we don't stop them here, they could destabilize the entire region. But our more immediate problem is Jetstream Sam. I believe you've met.
The only problem I see is that nickname. I've got my enhancements this time. He won't be an issue.
He may not even be in country, but keep an eye out just in...
Oh, sorry.
Ready for insertion.
In retrospect, I really should probably be playing this on very hard, because I now have all my shit, like all my upgrades and stuff. But meh. I want to see that from a better, like, static tripod shot. Like, I want to see the, like, that he pulls to do this. God, we would... Look at, like, pretty water shaders. God, the early 2000s, like, the early and, like... Video game, I was gonna say early 2000s, but this is, like, late 2000s, early 2010s. That, like, loved those type of water effects.
You landed safely, da? First, head inland. The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on Codec if you have questions.
Hello? Cat.
Control, it's Raiden. I'm on the ground.
Copy, Raiden. Glad to hear it. Entering on foot was the right move. That craft isn't equipped with stealth camo. Or octo camo, obviously, since that would be useless in midair.
And we wouldn't want to get your pricey new jet damaged, now would we?
It would be.
Duh. The MQ-133C was not cheap, Tovarich. Now, keep alert. According to intel, you could find significant cyborg deployment here. If you were to be cornered by an entire squad, it might get difficult, even for you.
Understood. Some fighting will be necessary, though. I've got electrolytes to replenish.
This is not an infiltration mission. There is no need to hide or avoid combat outright, huh? Just do not get reckless. Stay safe, and stay focused on your mission.
Looks like a war zone out here.
The palace cleared out quick when Dolzayev's men showed up. The streets got pretty hot after that. We're definitely gonna see a few civilian casualties here. Luckily, it looks like most of them got out of the city before things got bad. They've basically got control of the entire town, and are using the refinery as their HQ.
And that's why we're hitting the plant.
Keep in mind, those cyborgs are contractors. For most of these guys, this is just a job. In theory, once you eliminate their commanding officer, they should scatter pretty quickly.
God, my cursor. I didn't even notice.
How we doing, Courtney?
You're looking good on our end. GPS and audio-visual feed coming in fine. Energy consumption? Check. Damage levels? Check. Blood pressure, brain waves, blood sugar? Check, check, check. All this monitoring equipment, I got a better view than if I was standing right next to you. Anyway, I'll be saving all your data automatically anytime something important happens in the field. But contact me anytime you want a manual save.
Copy that. Good to hear that hasn't changed with this new body.
Yep, the basic system's exactly the same. So, did you want to save? Roger that. Let me know if you change your mind.
Copy. And glad to hear you're okay after Africa. That ambush was no joke.
Tell me about it. 3 armored vehicles should have been plenty for that job. And it would have been against any typical guerrilla force.
I keep asking myself, where would an anti-Imani faction get the cash to hire cyborgs?
It just doesn't add up. Maybe there's some intel I missed. A lead I should have followed up on. Maybe if I reacted faster, or coordinated better. I don't know.
You can't think that way, Courtney. Not in this business. You did everything you could. Put it behind you and move on.
You're right. Thanks.
I'm not gonna do all of these, but or like all the time, but I do want to hear these first ones.
Shall we review the capabilities of your new body?
Copy that. Go ahead, Doc.
As we discussed, you've been outfitted with 2 revolutionary new abilities.
Fuel electrolyte absorption and self-repair from seized nanopaste.
Precisely. First, electrolyte absorption. This is simplicity itself. As your HF blade is linked directly to your fuel cells, simply cut into any source of electrolytes. Say, a hostile cyborg made up of CNT muscle fiber. And your fuel cells will recharge on their own. Rather elegant, wouldn't you say?
I would indeed. It's been great so far.
But the repair process is a bit more involved. A bit more messy, you might say. Most military cyborg models store a cache of biotic self-repair nanopaste in their lower abdomen.
So I need to slice them open and use Zandatsu to extract it. Cut and take, in other words.
Correct. Once extracted, you need only to crush this unit in your hand to absorb the repairing agent inside. Keep in mind, it is extremely delicate. If the unit should hit the ground, some paste will surely leak out. It will still repair your body, but less so than if you can retrieve it directly before your foe falls over.
Basically, harvest their organs before their body can even hit the ground.
Rather gruesome, I realize. But then you Americans enjoy a bit of gore, don't you?
I may be a citizen, but I've never really thought of myself as American.
Oh? Well, yes, I suppose I could understand that given your history. But what then? Surely you don't identify as a Liberian.
I don't identify with anyone. No nation. No ethnic group. I'm my own man. Anyway, I seem to recall those gory torture porn movies were pretty popular in Germany, too.
Indeed, indeed.
Can we go back to
Theater
Vanitas?
films are big in Germany, Russia, Japan, everywhere. Well, everywhere except regions afflicted by actual warfare. It all has to do with taming our fears, you know?
Huh?
The desire to feel fear, to taste death, but from a safe distance. These films allow the viewer to delude themselves into thinking they have overcome their fears. This...
Okay, Doc. I got the gist. Let's save the full psych lecture for some other time, though, huh?
Seriously, I'm 45 minutes. I haven't even gotten to the proper gameplay.
The bastards are using stealth camo to ambush you.
Can I steal it?
But it won't do any good against a state-of-the-art cyborg like you, eh? To parry incoming hits, throw out your own barrage of light attacks while your foe is on the offensive.
in-engine cutscenes, always and forever.
Had your fill?
With this body, I could take these guys with no eyes. Intel wasn't exaggerating on the cyborg count.
Well, you know how fast the tech's been spreading these last few years. That CNT muscle fiber packs the power of a jackhammer into every limb.
What enterprising soldier of fortune could resist? And cyborgs are still human. Real
Thinking people. Way less risk of collateral damage than your typical UAV strike.
And don't forget the PR angle. Nations start playing Frankenstein with their troops, and the public goes nuts. PMCs, on the other hand, are off the ethical radar.
Yeah, they still don't even count PMCs in official death tolls. With SOP out of the picture, private militaries needed a new edge on the market. We got it.
In a way, cyborgs are just SOP troops by another name. Only all muscled up and less predictable.
But it makes you wonder, where'd Desperado find these guys?
I'm not complaining. They're like walking vending machines.
Right. Vending machines full of blood.
Easy there, Dracula. Like I said, they're still people.
People who terrorize and take innocent lives for money. They sowed their fate when they took this job. I'm just the Reaper.
Damn. It's a bit cold.
Crawling in my skin. Oh god, it kills me.
Anyway,
I love it, but this game's ridiculous
let's get to work.
sometimes.
Time to increase the peace.
Right.
Oh god. The hate for Raiden was real and correct. Let me out, game. I don't have time for your bullshit.
Raiden, this is Boris. Give me your status.
Looks clear. No one in sight.
Good. Let's recap the route you will take. As I said, the enemy's HQ is in the refinery along the coastline. Dolzaev has been spotted there using satellite photography. Also on site, Mistral, a Desperado captain.
So I go through the city, cross the bridge into the old town, then head down to the rear of the refinery.
Still, I think they anticipate us. They will probably have a grand reception awaiting you at the old city. Do not let your guard down.
I'm gonna need those. When I was like getting back in the swing of this game, I was playing it a little bit and burnt all of my old nano repairs. So, the more of those the game's willing to give me, the better.
Hostiles in the lower corridor, I see. Try to flank them, or approach from behind.
Okay, so B for actions. Not exactly how I'd handle it, but here we are.
Raiden, take that main thoroughfare. You can use augment mode to see where the enemy is located. Your body analyzes radar and IR data to construct your AR display. Some civilians are still in the city. That is not good.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can hot swap weapons. Forgot about that. If I remember correctly, better thing to do, generally speaking, is try and sneak.
What are you doing here?
This area is off limits.
What? No, I'm not.
Oh.
Bullseye!
Contact!
Get off!
Kept locking onto the dead guy.
He is scared to death, Raiden. Let him know he is safe.
Thank you, thank you. I will not forget this.
Anything else? No, looks like we're... Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's not on our side. Okay. Let's go. The cow that's called a lizard. Okay, yeah, I walked into that. That's fair. Hi, frames. Don't know what I was fucking up there, but I was fucking something up. No.
Very good, Raiden. Now,
He
keep
says when he
heading
has
for refinery.
200,000. Well, I tried. Sort itself out. You know, after playing some Kingdom Hearts and having like maxed out like collectibles to the point that like the game says no, you cannot like place any, or you cannot collect any more. It like refuses to even like put them in your inventory. It's nice that you have a game here that just like says, oh yeah, like we'll take it and give you money for it, because that makes logical sense. Itchy back. You know, I like seamless transitions. I really do. I think they're good. They're a good thing we've developed. But at the same time, I feel like to an extent maybe we've lost the plot a little. Like, And the only reason I say that is because I swear to God, those like doors where it's like open door and walk through, I would not be surprised if those actually mask seamless transitions.
Show yourself.
And then you have moments like this where it's just very clearly like a cutscene that probably is loading a level. And I guess I say that the whole level could be loaded, but it could be like loading assets or something. But ultimately, like there's been games that use tricks like that where a sequence of a level transition or something serves as a diegetic loading screen.
And you are? I am IF prototype LQ84I.
IF prototype.
Interface prototype. All autonomous UGs feature high-level onboard artificial intelligence. An additional prototype interface enables verbal communication. I possess an intellect far beyond human reckoning.
You don't say.
Sure.
Okay then. What's the meaning of life? Why are we here?
I love the melting metal.
Kill you.
The notion that they're like red hot daggers is like there are just cool ideas in here. All right.
That's it? Pretty simple thinking for such a mighty intellect.
I may analyze orders, but I may not disobey them. Should I disobey a direct order, my memory would be wiped. I must destroy you.
What good is an intellect if you can't use it?
Your taunting is pointless. Exterminate. Multiple strike. A savvy warrior uses all of his tools. Backup required.
I wasn't even attempting to like go ham. I'm just hitting them hard. What was that, friendo?
Are we both here only to fight, then? Demonstrate the extent of your intellect. To continue alone would be foolish. Help me.
Damn it.
Are we both here only to fight? Recovery complete. Stop. Cannot continue. Directive. Liberate. Nation. Ensure freedom. Obey directive. Must obey directive. No freedom. Freedom only.
I don't know why I never noticed the actual, like, projector of the barrier before. There we go. I figured out that it was a paint can, but I thought it was an explosive barrel for a second. I was like, mini explosive barrel? From 80 to 200. Maybe we'll get all the way to Mistral in one doobly-doo. You need more EMP grenades. Wow, I missed that trigger by an inch. Move it!
Right, what's wrong? Come on, buddy, answer me. Raiden? Raiden?
Okay, for the record, what happened there was very simple. I ran, but I was pulling the wrong goddamn direction. Oh shit, man. See, in-engine cutscenes, always cooler. Oh, okay, fuck you too. Oh, wonderful. Here I was trying to be all strategic and shit, man. I was gonna hit him with the Reaper mode right there when he was vulnerable. Wow, I am not in my zone right now. I am really out of it. Well, playing Kingdom Hearts, totally different control scheme. Of course. And you're technically, for all intents and purposes, trying to fight this guy the hard way. And you missed your jump when you had the chance. Okay, fuck this. Coming down? Okay. Don't know what the missing trigger was last time. Yeah, but stack up the pieces even though it's destroyed typically. I don't know what I was running around looking for. Like I kept thinking like maybe I'd see something like pop up or something. But no, like I'm thinking of the wrong type of game. Look, an EM grenade.
Pretty stupid to try and hide here.
Looks to me like Russian spies.
Hey, we are just...
Well, we can't let them give away our position.
Waste him. We'll fill out the paperwork later.
No, please.
Damn it, I couldn't save him. Can't win them all.
So that's where they're holed up.
Some kind of electronic lock on the gate.
Most likely it opens only if you have the right ID data stored in your left hand. Perhaps you could find a cyborg with access and borrow it?
You see any cyborgs around here, Doc?
Why not double back? Check the vehicle route again. You know, back at the entrance to the old city. Who knows? Maybe you can hitch a ride. Most likely, platoon commanders carry correct ID data for the gate. Use enhanced mode to figure out who to hit.
Huh?
Enemy sighted! Enemy sighted!
Get off!
They used to be really good at that.
Bravo! Excellent work!
Okay, so much for stealth. Double up. It does, like, I wonder if they had to make that conscious balancing choice during development to, like, okay, yeah, the electrolyte thing has to, like, rejuvenate all of their health, because, like, if we demand them to stack it, we'll never, like, these guys will never make any progress. Because I could easily see how, like, originally it only were stored, like, maybe individually, like, maybe 20, 25 health and a notch of, like, energy or something. Like, in short, I could have easily seen this being, like, far more limited than it turned out to be. And yeah, not that matters much, but grenade is always a grenade. And now for this fucking legendary scene. It's Raiden gets panicked for a fucking kiss. I do get what the technical implication of this scene is, but it is just goofy the way it's framed. Because, yeah, two snipers, or two marksmen, basically, or guards right there. Stral. It's ironic because, like, it almost implies later that they have a love affair of some kind. And yet he points gun. And Mistral turns around.
Raiden, what's happening? Your heart rate spiked.
Yeah, I just dodged a bullet.
Like I said, goofy.
I'm heading for the refinery.
Like, the implication, if I was forced to read that realistically, is she knew his position, she could have easily had him killed. Like... Now, granted, could a sniper kill Raiden with a single shot? I don't know. You tell me.
Get off! Bullseye!
You are good.
Get off!
Oh yeah. Wasn't exactly how I wanted that to go down, but it happened. Yeah, being able to just insta-jib an opponent like that is, powerful. To say the least. Oh. Are they always glisten like that in the
Call for
distance?
backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar.
Why not?
You can engage. Up above you.
back here. Look at those parts just stack up. 556. Turned it into fucking chum. With no damage, too.
Right. The cliff is just ahead at the end of the old city. Beyond that is the refinery's backyard.
So what? It's a sheer drop? The refinery's not connected to the city at all?
No, it was only built 2 years ago. There should be a narrow path around there that leads to the plant. It is protected by a fence, but probably you can cut your way through.
Probably.
Don't get cocky. Most likely it is Desperado running security down there.
I wish that ability was kind of better than it is.
Watch out! They keep on coming!
What else is new? Now that, I'm getting the timing on it down at least. A B rating for that? That was a fucking killer performance. You're insane. This section has like never been exactly my favorite.
Dolcev and his team must be in here. Find him.
Let's get that one.
Raiden, wait. There are active IR sensors in the area. Part of factory security, no doubt, but the enemy may be using it.
Well, not tonight. That one got a little bit tense there. Glad I launched a double. Whoa, what was that laser from? Okay. There. So that camera's lucky. This might be one of the first and only times I've ever successfully pulled this stealth, even mildly stealth. always found the attention system in MGS games to be intriguing in a lot of respects. They don't count down linearly, or like in seconds necessarily. Son of a bitch.
Get off!
Okay, you know what? I am getting so sick and tired of this. You're done. The turret will deal with itself. Give me a scan of the area. Yeah, what was that? Yeah. And in box. There's something you get for finding all like 5 of them throughout the game. I had it on one set of like saves, but I think that was on a previous computer. Riding your a limp noodle of an individual, I swear. No, there wasn't. I thought there was, but maybe. Oh, that's right. Like, or maybe not that one, but like another one. You have to get in from a different angle. All right. Well, let's put aside. Squeak! I do have to replace this chair, but
when you'd come,
I'm just
the
cheap.
Ripper.
No one calls me that anymore. Dolsaev, where is he?
I can show you a better time than that crusty old bear.
You're in charge here?
I am Mistral, the cold wind of France. And you, your reputation precedes you. Liberian, but white as snow. A natural-born killer, even as a child.
That was a long time ago.
I was born in Algeria myself, you know? I'm only half French.
And?
We had our own civil war in the 90s. So you see? Cut from the same cloth, you and I.
You don't know me.
I lost my whole family. Everything. But I butchered those fuckers. My family's killers. That's when I realized I am a killer too. And a good one at that. I slaughtered dozens in Iraq, in Afghanistan. I'd found my calling.
Proud of that, are you?
What happened, happened. To be honest, I found it quite dull. My enemies fell like domino, one after another. Not once did I feel threatened. I was adrift, without challenge, without purpose. At times, I even envied my prey. At least they had a cause to die for. And then, I met him.
Who?
And I knew what I had been missing. His ideals gave my life meaning. ideals, Jack. What are yours?
I protect the weak.
Says timidly.
Still so naive.
And if I must kill to protect them, then so be it.
It seems we have less in common than I thought.
I'll take that as a compliment.
If you would kill for your ideals, then surely you are ready to die for them.
I think I know the art piece that, or like maybe some certain religious imagery that may have inspired this character.
Come, Manga.
Back off. God damn it, I'm trying to set up an attack here. Oh, you pissed me off, bitch. Let's go. Swing! I've played this game so much, I genuinely know it pretty damn clearly.
I'm starting to enjoy this. A present from me.
Lady, I've barely even begun.
This ends now.
Gladly. I love that I can actually transition in and out of the form, or at least out of the form while in a cutscene like this. Or in an action scene, I should say.
Mister, report! Your vitals are dropping.
I lost. So this is how they felt.
What?
Dying. For a cause.
Great. No, hold on.
I am sorry.
What is this talk about? Je t'aime. Mister, you'll never...
She's not talking to you, idiot.
You killed her! You bionuts! Murderer!
That's rich coming from you. It's overdose, I am. Surrender. Translation?
Why would I surrender? We are exactly where I want.
Shit.
Built with Russian money to make Russian money. It is no plan for outcasts. It is their prison.
But now, they will be free!
Damn. Crazy son of a bitch.
Ryder, what happened?
Bastard blew himself up.
I think if I listen to all the conversations with them,
Get you out of there.
all the codec calls, I would probably have more context for this. I think that's where a lot of the context actually is for this game. I doubt I'll improve any of my ratings on these, but you know what? Yeah, fuck it. What versions of his body do we have? We have the Desperado one, we have the suit, we have the sombrero, we have the classic without the fate or the head Augs, we have with Augs, we have Gray Fox, white, red, and green. Now let's be super edgy since we're using what's his face's sword. And we're pretty sure we got all these, yep. Yep. This must not be complete because I don't have like all of the swords. Yeah, whatever. Exit customization. And the only reason I don't use the Gray Fox blade, even though I kind of like the design of it, I like that simple straight blade, is it has a broken like side effect where it auto like jibs everything. You kind of perpetually in reboot mode. Not literally, but
a little conspicuous
consumption.
on the streets.
Relax, Kev. I'll blend right in.
Yeah. Well, just get into the sewer system ASAP.
I'm gonna reload my drink.
Anyone who notices you will just mind their own business. You sure you want the K9000 there along for this one?
I had the good doctor make some adjustments along with the repairs. Remote piloting and AI wiping have been disabled. So yeah, I say let's throw him a bone.
Wordplay. My exoskeleton resembles a canine. Canines enjoy bones. Amusing on 2 levels.
Let's go.
The game's got jokes, y'all. As inconspicuous as anything in town. Like, the two guys who look like cowboys look less inconspicuous than you.
Cyborg? Ese sombrero. ¿Qué?
Adios, amigo. amigos.
¿Viste? Qué raro, ¿eh? Hay que hacer
What a
lo
freak.
vimos. Vámonos ya.
Fuck out of here. Goddamn crazy people going into the sewers again. An outlook on life I can respect.
It's right.
I'm in the sewer system.
All right.
And I'm
Get
edgy
started.
as fuck.
Your mission's to investigate the Desperado-affiliated research center somewhere in that area. According to the intel from our client, the lab's been dumping illegal waste into those sewers. FYI, they're also involved with the cartels in human trafficking. Allegedly, anyway.
This just gets better and better.
Tell me about it. We need you to infiltrate the lab and find out everything you can. Of course, you'll have to find it first. We still don't know the exact location.
So I'm looking for anywhere the lab might hook up with the sewers?
Yep. If they're actually dumping waste, they've got to link up somehow. Find that connection, sneak into the lab, and see if you can find evidence implicating them on anything.
No problem. Stealth's my specialty.
Right. Well, we'll see.
Do we have any idea what kind of research they're doing there?
Not really. Maybe something related to all the people they're trafficking.
Like experimentation?
It's possible. First things first, though. Find a way into that lab. Oh, right. It says here the locals say black crocodiles live in those sewers, so, you know, watch out.
Black crocodiles? Could they be talking about UGs?
Maybe just an urban legend. But still, be careful.
I will scout ahead. You will provide backup.
Sir, yes, sir.
Commence operation.
It's a damn shame he isn't more prominent in the game.
Right. Unidentified
Gameplays.
UGs are patrolling the sewers. Exercise caution.
There is literally nothing we can do here. This UG design has always been interesting to me. Like, let's have just this giant gorilla and put a grenade launcher on it.
Quick. Don't want to attract too much attention down there.
Nice and simple and clean. How we feeling? Yes, I get it. I'm very, very effective.
I see a maintenance catwalk. Use it to conceal yourself if necessary.
Get off!
Well, I tried. I feel like I've gotten substantially better at dealing with these guys, because they used to be some of the biggest annoyances in this game for me. Can this game get a remake so I can have like a proper like system of dismemberment and everything? Like, it'd be cool. It'd be broken as hell, but it'd be cool. I just run in a fucking circle. I think I don't think I made any actual substantive progress.
There is a boy in these sewers.
The hell was he? He was like carrying something. A game I would really want to like stream, but I can't because I don't have a PlayStation 2 or a capture card to do it, is the original, like, Star Wars, what is it? Star Wars, Episode 3 game. Because it was very similar to this in that respect, in the sense that it was kind of a cut-down, Devil May Cry / God of War. And it would make a great stream game. I love it. I think it's one of the better, like, movie tie-in games that have ever existed. But it only existed on PlayStation 2, I think. Well, I think it existed for a few other systems, but it was not something ported to PC. When do I get that ability? Like, I almost completely forgot about that part of the cutscene. Now these guys have to be my least favorites.
Get out of here. A ninja? Cowabunga! Go ninja! Go ninja! Go!
Alright, I don't think I really have the time for you guys. Game, I swear to God, if you cost me the, like, perfect. It minimized itself. I'm sorry about that. Okay. I was like, I may have used the whatchamacallit, but I also got an S rating for that, so. Again, I love the fact that his, like, back sheath actually, like, extends and descends, like, the system.
What you say?
Oh.
Me a Guyanese from Guyana. You speak English?
Yeah, I'm from America. Call me Ryden.
Me name George, like Georgetown.
George.
And just like all damn America president.
Yeah. So what are you doing here?
Me? What the rest of you do here? You lose the map of Ninja Hideout, Ninja Man?
For a second, I thought there was a chip in my glass.
For bad guys.
Oh, damn Skunter research lab.
You know about it?
Me know me not go back. Hey, you're not one of them skunt, nah? Nah, I guess you're alright. If you're a cyborg, you know who Day is?
Sorta. What happened to you?
Oh, maybe live on the street, rake and scrape for a bob, nah? Then this good need dressed like the mafia say, hey boy, you want a job? What the worst gonna happen, nah? But that mother scum don't put me on a ras boat. They pack us all a big old dirty container. Next thing we know, we're here at that zombie lab.
All kids? Like you?
Yeah, a lot of boy. But then me been over here what them skunt wanna do. Snuff us out. And got all the organ.
So you ran?
Uh-huh. Is she me not a bad-ass robot ninja man, same as you? Ha! Me been strongest cyborg ever. Warlock all them phantoms in black clothes that eye pass me.
Starting to sound like a bad guy yourself.
Just playing, nah? Me done plenty bad thing. But me not kill no man. Nah, never.
Good.
Me tried to warn the boy. I say, IOD's brain would get cut out. Run your ass out of there. But them boy with me no understand. They like Spanish or something. So me the only one for escape. Then that machine come after me and...
And I know the rest. George, I need every detail about how you escaped.
Oh.
So the kid got into the sewers through a drainage channel?
Yeah, he says the channel is super tight, but there's some kind of shutter next to it.
Got it. That must be where they dumped the waste.
There's something else. It sounds like a Desperado exec was on site yesterday. If a Sentry cyborg was on hand for the meeting.
You should be able to review their video log, provided you can find a server access terminal. That would give us the evidence we need, as well as a little peek at the level of their technology.
So what about the kid?
I made sure the area was secure and told him to sit tight. Can you pick him up?
Sure. I'll send a couple agents for him. You just focus on getting into that lab. If what he said is true about the organs, we need to hurry.
Agreed. Riding out.
Heavy UG activity ahead. It is possible they are conducting test operations while the lab is closed.
They're not going to make it easy to get into that lab. Is there some way you could sneak past? It's a box. How's that going to help? Oh, it's for medical supplies. That could work, actually.
There used to be a day when that stuff actually mattered. I guess it still could if I wanted to, I just don't. Like, why would I waste my effort? Well, so much for that plan, I guess. Camera's struck. Oh god, the camera can't keep track of anything that's going on right now. Okay. Oh, we got it. What was that cut, right?
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
I don't want to. The only reason I engaged with the last one was just out of giggles.
Raiden, I have determined the approximate location of the lab based on the boy's information. It is marked on your Soliton radar.
Projection. Pretty well hidden, I gotta say.
Cruising through this really on hard difficulty. Maybe next time I play this I will be on very hard and I'll regain my honor with that. Because I do remember that kicking my shit. Although it wasn't these levels, it was actually like the later levels that were really like the nut buster. This fucking...
Ah, this would appear to be the UG maintenance area. You should find a terminal there. Something they use to upload mission parameters to the UGs.
And something I can use to access the lab's main server?
Perhaps. But first you need to take a dump.
Wait, what?
A dump? A digital optical output mounted proxy. You'll need one to interface with the terminal. Most any UG should suffice. A tripod or the like.
I'll see what I can come up with. How do I use it?
Simply connect to it. You should be able to use your communications outlet to control the proxy UG.
All right, let's give it a shot.
So we got 3 dudes. This would actually be a good time for the No, No. Control these. I don't know. I'm a little confused. Like, electric attack device. Huh. Whatever.
Get off!
Right.
Damn it! I had that!
Stealth ops were your specialty.
That's bullshit. Like, there's no fucking reason that should have happened. I did that right. That was a correct approach to that endeavor.
Raiden, if they continue to increase security, they may shut out all outside network connections. Please do your best to avoid being seen.
I agree with that, Doc, but it's a little bit hard sometimes. Oh yeah, this fucked up scene. I almost forgot about it. Thought it came later, though. Next. Wow, really? I guess I do need to play this on very hard next time. But this makes a good interim in between Kingdom
But that
Hearts.
room, those were cyborg brain casings.
Duh, we saw.
George said they were harvesting organs from kids.
Yes, this must be why they are trafficking children. Perhaps other organs are being sold elsewhere, but they are definitely taking the brains.
Jesus, are they making these kids into cyborgs?
Wait, the cyborgs you've been fighting, did they seem like they might be kids? You said earlier that child soldiers have a telltale approach to combat.
Yeah, but I didn't see it here. Those weren't kids.
So, what? Desperado's just doing the surgeries there?
We've got to do something about all those brains. And the other kids George was talking about. He just escaped a few hours ago. They couldn't have taken all their brains out that fast.
True. There could still be a bunch of kids they haven't touched yet.
I better move.
This really is just one of those plots where it's like, what the fuck, guys? Like, and the weird part is, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think this really works that well from a narrative perspective when you have as much, like, augmentation and mindfuckery as this universe does.
Splendid! It is all ours. Now, use it to locate a data input terminal.
Fuck you.
These guys are pretty jumpy now. Any funny business, and they might just open fire.
Try latching onto cyborgs' heads from behind. Then, an electric shock should knock them unconscious.
Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. Roll attack is that. Fuck you. Fuck you and your F2000 or whatever. Prick. Love that they just abuse it, but they don't like call it in or anything. Like, no, this ain't anomalous in any way, shape, or form. No, not at all.
That terminal is most likely designed to download mission data and such into the UGs. Let's try using it to access the lab server.
Again, a subtle detail, you don't really see that clearly, but the dwarf gecko's top hand there actually has like 3 fingers and 2 thumbs.
I found something.
While the other 2 limbs are normal
cyborgs' visual
hands.
logs. Guess who shows up?
Patch it through.
Right away.
Send us what you do have. We've already commenced the outplaying. The Sears program? Yep. Same one old Georgie boy used on the kids in Liberia. Of course, it's wiped straight to the brain now. Feels as real as anything else. Your work is astonishing. And your work is late. We need to ship before our cover is blown. We've got some assholes snooping around.
We just do not have the full quantity yet. Each brain has its own unique requirements. It's not like we can just pop them out with an ice cream scoop.
All right. Make your point.
Oh, thank you for understanding.
Send what you have now, or destroy any unharvested inventory.
Okay? But have you any idea what they cost?
Last I checked, children weren't exactly rare in this part of the world. Millions of them, in fact. You can get more once we set up a new lab. They lead lives of hunger and pain. We're performing a service here for them and the cities they burden.
But just gathering the donors required a significant investment.
Yes, you'll get the money. Accounting will be in touch.
Gracias. I assure you we will dispose of our inventory the instant we can confirm payment.
Why has the future got such shitty video quality?
I've got a full slate today. Tecumseh is a demanding mistress, and America has suffered long enough.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Let me see you out.
You see that, Kev? Inmani's killer.
Desperado's chief of operations goes by Sundowner, the Californian wildfire.
The kids.
Think we're too late?
Only one way to find out. George was still alive. Maybe the payment hasn't come through yet.
Maybe. But you heard what he said. They've already started some brains on VR training.
There must be more than just what I found here. What about the VIP in the suit?
I'll find out. You definitely seem familiar.
Right. I'm going after the kids.
Ding dong.
Bad news, Raiden. We can't find George.
What?
Maybe the coordinates you sent us were off?
No way. I merged the GPS location of our entry with all my movement data from that point on.
This is bad.
You think they got to him first?
I don't know. I'll have our guys sweep the area.
Thanks. I better keep moving.
I want to know something. So it smokes the environment, that's fair, I guess. Smokes your screen, too. I mean... I think I prefer a fire extinguisher being a smoke screen more than I prefer it being a, whatchamacallit. God, the sheer amount of ordnance you just sent out there! Like... Even if it's light, like shit.
The bastard is blocking the way. Push that thing back.
This was one of the more annoying bosses when I first played this game, but I don't hate it as much anymore. It's just... Even if I didn't use the combo to do it, it's still fun.
Right. I knew I'd seen that guy before. Stephen Armstrong. As in Colorado Senator Stephen Armstrong. They're already talking about him as a shoo-in for the nomination in 2020. And get this. 2 years ago, a federal grand jury investigated his ties to a certain private...
World Marshal. One of the biggest PMCs out there. I remember.
The biggest. Ever since the Big Five split up. Not to mention the single largest investor in military cyborg R&D in the world. Guess that answers the question of who's backing Desperado.
Marshall and Desperado in bed together. Should make for some fun headlines.
Headlines? This is World Marshal and a U.S. Senator we're talking about. There won't be any headlines. Even without the Patriots filter, no major media outlet will investigate allegations like these. It'd be financial and political suicide.
So we just what? Sit back while they keep carving up kids, stand aside while they build an army of cyborgs? You heard them. We shut down one lab, they build another. They're planning something big, Kev. We can't just wait for it to happen. We need to hit them first and hit them hard where it counts.
No, Raiden, no. I know what you're thinking, and just know. Colorado is in America, and America has these things called laws.
Mm-hmm. And law enforcement in Denver was privatized and farmed out to...
Marshall, yes, so what? There are still laws, and it's their headquarters, for Christ's sakes. You'd be heading right into the heart of a raging shitstorm.
I didn't say it would be easy. We'll figure it out once the kids are safe.
Jesus Christ. Kevin, out.
At the end of the day, I do side with Raiden on this issue. It's like, motherfucker, do you see how many brains there are? Do you, like, know, like... This may not even be the only operation they're running.
Enemy sighted!
There we go. I feel better now. Yep. I remember, like, before the Sundowner boss fight, there's like a chest that consistently drops med kits, and you can actually farm them using a save exploit.
Ah, an artificial blood cryopreserver. They must have begun preparatory freezing.
What do you mean?
That device is filled with synthetic blood plasma. It can slow the metabolism of a harvested organ, circulating this plasma to sustain oxygen levels. You can preserve an arm, a brain, any body part for several hours.
So what are they freezing, and why?
I could not say. Perhaps they plan to sell off the organs of the children they were told to dispose of.
Unbelievable.
You had best hurry, Raiden.
Right.
I was literally outside the door. Just don't talk to me anymore, and maybe you can get results.
Shit.
Break the glass, Raiden.
Hey, stop right there.
George. Raiden?
You've heard of chloroform? A potent anesthetic in smaller doses. But breathe too much of it? And adios, muchachos.
Is this okay to have on YouTube? See those fucking.
Break that glass, and I'll blow his brains out. Surrender, or decide the needs of the many or the needs of the few.
Throw the knife at the dude.
Don't worry about me now.
Quiet, pendejo. Surrender. I won't ask again.
George, are you sure? I'm ready. Me life now so precious. Ting, what if we can take this skunt to hell with me?
Cállate.
That's all I needed to hear.
Stop it! Now! I'll kill him, I swear!
Just clean chop right there above the nose. We could do this so much cleaner. Like, step forward, come on. Oh, there's a clean slice! You had to aim low, didn't you, little prick? And then the censor, then like the like marketing board came back and said, you can't have that. You're not allowed to have that scene. Take that scene out, or like fix that scene. You're not allowed to have the protagonist kill a fucking kid, even in the name of goodness. I said, fuck that shit.
Baffled by the statement, police are still investigating a motive. President Hamilton is on his way to the Middle East this morning for his scheduled visit with Pakistani President Farouk Salam. The meeting is viewed as an attempt by the U.S. to strengthen relations amidst a surge of anti-American sentiment in the region.
Yo, me ninja brother! George, good to see you up and about. How you feeling?
Never better, nah? No pain, no more for while them hunger space eat, and me never ever feel so awake, nah?
That's because your blood sugar levels are being maintained automatically. Beats the hell out of coffee.
Oh! Me been here you go while I got them scone in the base. Why the rasta you not take me with ya, huh?
Damn it, Doc. Sorry, kid. You'd just be in the way.
Aw.
Besides, I thought you didn't want to be a killer, right?
Me don't, but...
Killing isn't fun and games. Remember that.
Right.
to hold it back.
I'm really not, though.
Yeah, just remember that.
Shoot first, ask questions later. Alright, I'm gonna get through this first engagement and then I'm gonna wrap it up. I only wanted to stream for 2 hours tonight.
Right. What is this, Kenya? You cannot resign.
Sorry, boys.
You pronounce that as Kenya?
Can't have a Maverick employee involved in a corporate raiding now, can we?
Yes, we
You
can.
At least come talk to me.
No. It was time to break away from the old team bonus. Past time.
You cannot take on martial law by yourself.
Watch me!
I won't sit by while they butcher little kids and ship their parts around like meat. It's sick.
It's not all so simple, Ryder. They import those brains legally. For medical purposes. It's all done.
Being legal doesn't make it right.
Ryder.
Bull fucking shit. There is no way, even in this corrupted bullshit of a universe, that is legal. There's no way you falsified enough of paperwork to like get 13, 14, like 15, 16-year-old brains through customs. There's no fucking way. Like, you cannot tell me that's legal and above board. It literally can't be, even in this fucked up universe.
Hold that thought.
I could also easily see like Adam Jensen or like V showing up and helping him out here. Watch me do a trick now. Yeah, but it don't count if you don't land wheels down, so don't get any points for it riding. What was these guys' tip-off? Outside of the fact that they, like, Marshall is corrupt. Like, and would presumably have gotten the report from the lab. Love that they allow that just to go off.
Military cyborg, you are not
Oh, hey,
licensed
Kraylan.
to operate in this area. You're in violation of state and federal law.
Maybe I'll go on for a little longer.
Guess you better arrest me then.
183-104.7, threatening a peace officer. Deadly force is authorized.
These scenes aren't funny anymore. Like, too much has happened since this game came out. Yep. Oh, we're actually like mission 3 or 4. Like, this is probably only going to take me like 1 week to complete. We're only doing it on hard. Next playthrough I do is most certainly going to be on very hard, though. Nope.
Get off!
Fuck, I held that charge too long. Did I just cut a rocket out of the sky? I think I cut a rocket out of the sky. Do it, I dare you. Oh, okay, so those rockets come fast. Shouldn't be really surprised by that, but... Thank you. Of course you have. Quit it, I'm trying to charge up a fun move. I love that, the electric push. Actually, if you want to talk about fan and ideas for Kingdom Hearts, since I've recently been like watching like reviews and stuff for the Avatar series, I like the idea that Naruto drops through the Avatar universe, or I'm sorry, Naruto, crossing my anime shit. Sora drops through the Avatar universe and actually learns how to better perform his magic by mixing in martial arts with it. So in the event he ever loses his Keyblade again, he will never be as weak as he was in Hollow Bastion. He will be able to perform fucking not bending exactly, but bending like magic.
The buildings. You will follow me.
And I feel like that could be really cool. Him training alongside Aang or Korra would, in either context, be pretty fun. Oh, fuck! Charge it up. Yeah, I decided to do this on hard because I remember very hard, like, kicking my ass so much that, like, I couldn't finish it. And I've knocked it down to hard. So, I'm thinking next time we'll... Whoops. Oh well. I also really like the idea of Sora learning to better use his magic without his Keyblade. Primarily because I,
HQ, requesting the zone be designated for heightened security. Roger. Upgrading security
in the Gennady Tartakovsky 2003-2004 Clone Wars series, there's a sequence where Mace Windu, it's a legendary iconic sequence actually, where Mace Windu loses his lightsaber in the middle of a battlefield. And so, surrounded by B2 Super Battle Droids, because for some reason they did not want to use B1s in this cutscene, or in this, like, sequence. I guess it didn't look cool enough. Mace Windu promptly uses Force Augmentation and, like, all of his powers to, like, just wreck so much shit, like, through just brute force, like, beatdowns and, like, force use, that, like, I want to see, like,
the caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
Shut up, Boris. I'm trying to speak. Although I say that and then I lost my train of thought, so.
Raiden, what's your status?
They trashed my car. I'll have to go the rest of the way on foot.
Do you really have to do this?
Yes.
Look, I'm fed up with all of it. Companies like ours, yours, bend the laws when it suits business. Why not bend it when it can save innocent lives?
Raiden.
Boris, listen to me. That VR
sodas.
They'll be warped into killing machines. They'll be set on POWs, civilians. It'll be one atrocity after another.
Sorry, I'm alt-tabbing for a brief second if that fucks things up. Okay, never mind. I was double-checking the message I got.
Like what you went through.
We can't have any more Jack the Rippers.
Hold up. My tab management is terrible, I'm sorry.
You saw what happened with George. I'm doing this, Boris. I have to. I can't save those kids from becoming cyborgs, but I can stop them from becoming murderers.
So you succeed. So you get all the brains back. Then what?
Just so happens I know great cybernetic surgeon.
Doctor, but he cannot.
You won't change my mind, Boris. This is my fight now.
And your wife and son? What of them?
Spin in place!
Safe. Rose would understand.
Wait, I rotate.
To do this.
My controller fucked.
All right.
I rotate faster one way than I do the other way.
Have the contract for law enforcement throughout the city. They are the law in Denver.
Yeah, we've met.
Well then. Officially, Maverick Incorporated condemns you and your actions as unlawful. And a pain in the asshole.
Love you too, Doc.
Increase your codec encryption. Do not worry about the lag.
And unofficially?
I'll do all I can over the codec to help. I do not like what those Mudaki are doing any more than you.
Spasiba, Tavarish. Spasiba.
Okay. Now give me soda. Give me soda! Where's my soda? I am disappointed. I need to take a pause though. I need desperately to go to the bathroom. Okay, sorry about that. No, I needed to go to the bathroom. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, you're talking about what I just did. And yes, always and forever. Jump the tree. I wish the debris stayed for just a little bit longer, but no, I can't have fun. Can't have any fun. Also, Kraylat, I find your comment that you want me to, like, skip straight to Kingdom Hearts 3 as hilarious, because now you know what so many people, wanted back in the day as well. Someone should... Oh yeah, they gave them fucking... Well, I tried. Who gave you an assault rifle? Also, what kind of assault rifle was that? Like, I got a decent look at it. It looked like some kind of hybrid of an, a Chris Vector and a, M4.
You will find an elevator inside that office. Use it to reach the roof. Traveling atop buildings will minimize enemy encounters.
Target located.
But that's the thing. They moo like cows, and yet they are called gecko, presumably because of the leg styles that they use that are more like a gecko's like a gecko's grabbers. And yet they're a bipedal, like, raptor type enemy. Nothing about the fucking mech walkers of MGS make any degree of sense. We haven't even talked about the fact that they goddamn bleed. Also, I feel like if we named something a cow walker, it would just be like a mobile turret platform.
Now. I have hired contractors to...
Like, think of something like a Boston Dynamics robot, but big, and it just deploys, and like 250 cals, a couple of like missile pods come out, and it's like just a giant walking like monstrosity on the battlefield. Trundles along, dum 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 dum.
Handle shipping the brain units. We should be airborne in just a few minutes.
You sure you can pilot that chopper by yourself?
Right, of course.
Oh, and they piss! Like, there's a scene in MGS4 when they were first introduced where, like, after they fail to, like, track down Solid Snake and he evades them, they, like, fucking pee this, like, green liquid out with this weird, like sound effect and everything, as if it's, like, a release of pressure. And I honestly don't even know what to fucking put into Google to look that up.
I remind you that we live in the golden age of unmanned flight. Even manned helicopters possess a robust semi-automatic mode. It is simple, really. So simple that I can continue to monitor your status and world marshal security from the pilot seat. I must say, for the world's largest PMC, their security procedures are quite poor. Quite poor. Sadly, I did not have the necessary permissions to override their plans. Nevertheless, the data I did find should prove most useful. So please, do feel free to contact me whenever you like.
Appreciate it, Doc.
Well, it's not every day one has the chance to collect so many brains. Think of the data, the research. Oh, and of course, your personal safety was a concern as well. This cannot be. Raiden, what's happened?
Raiden,
You're
you-
supposed to be stronger than this.
World class, right? And just world fucking class. Won it fair and square.
H2, we can use some support. Roger that. Sending back up.
He did it again!
This can't be happening.
Like, I hit jump that time. Game, cut me some fucking slack here.
H2, we can use some support. Roger that. Sending back up.
What am I doing wrong here?
Raiden!
Like, I'm trying to sprint jump out, but it's just, like, the sprint jump ain't working.
H2, we can use some support. Roger that. Sending back up.
Alright, now we finally made it.
Bullseye! Get off! Bullseye!
I don't know, cut slack? Was that something I said? Didn't mean it. Or maybe you, I meant to say cut me some slack. Perhaps. There goes HBO again. Oh. I'm following your comment now. Sometimes that delay is just enough to fuck me. Like, and it's not even that much. It's actually very short, but... Got one. You know, times like this, I wish I had a machine gun. Let me out. I've done my job. the fuck, game? On that side. It being red means you can activate Ripper mode, but it also means that it's at full because you can only activate Ripper mode when it's at full power. And now I can't activate Ripper mode. But I could activate Zentatsuken should I need it. And since I get a full regen from a kill, or from a pull like that... Yeah, this is not a fresh playthrough if you didn't catch the message. But basically this is a replay with the existing character from our last playthrough. Okay, fair, I guess. Do it, I dare you. One step forward. Yep. That's why I'm regretting not playing this on very hard, but again, very hard kicked my shit in, so I went since this was like my first time back. Oh my, I think my calves actually glow. Yeah, I think they do actually. Well, why can't I channel electricity through the rest of my fucking body and glow white and be powerful and awesome? Fuck no indeed, my friend. What's that for a can of one pass? He can, but that's... I want to be able to, like, punch, like, through walls and shit. And even though he kind of demonstrates that ability, I don't use it enough. Like... You didn't find shit. Oh fuck!
What's wrong? Answer me! Raiden! Raiden!
Rolled right off the edge. Now we gotta do that whole fight again. Still worked. God, the
cannot
dark
proceed
levels.
any further via the rooftops. There is a freight railroad underground. The elevator ahead will take you to it.
Yeah, right. Whee! Elaborate loading screen!
This must be the railroad.
It would appear so. Likely part of Denver's old system. This city was a major transport hub in the early years of freight trains. This particular line appears to have been abandoned some time ago. It was originally constructed to transport supplies to an underground factory. But now, it seems even the electrical system is no longer functioning.
Yeah, it's pitch black in here.
As a cyborg, I trust this is not a serious concern.
Well, it is kinda, because you don't allow me to sprint while using this.
They still have not noticed you. Do not expose yourself. Next.
There is a maintenance shaft up ahead. Use it to return to the surface.
So there's one here. Oh, hi. It does not. Vision consumes no resource, you just can't use it while in combat or while sprinting. Because reasons. Just give me the visor from ODST, I swear to fucking God.
Right. It would appear your only way forward is to return to the surface. You will exit into an evacuated commercial district. Security is heavy, but you need not worry about collateral damage when engaging the enemy.
About time. Finally, I can cut loose.
Proceed to the right from the exit. You will find a stairway on your right. Those stairs lead to a shortcut to World Marshal Headquarters. Do not be distracted by the advertisements. You are not here as a tourist.
Sure. I'll just buy a quick souvenir or two for Rose, and that'll be it.
Raiden, we must hurry.
Remind me to teach you about sarcasm sometime.
I understand your attempts at humor. I simply do not find them entertaining.
Again, I wish that attack was better than it is.
Right. You have almost reached World Marshal headquarters.
Get off! Bullseye!
It appears there are enemies on the overpass. I suggest cutting the road support. That should bring it down.
As for exact times, I'm not entirely sure.
You're done!
Enemy ahead, Raiden. Avoid fighting if you can.
But I like to fight. It's good for the cardio.
Bullseye! Get off!
I got him.
Bullseye!
Oh fuck, he was. I'm starting to like better understand how to use these combos, like how to use this combat system, and probably how to use Devil May Cry's, but world-class cyborg ninja, everybody. Oh, that's kind of a hard one. Raiden might beat him in like raw brute strength. Although it's hard to say, like Dante's.
Q-84 Fenrir, unable to speak. The real dog has a far greater intellect.
Bullseye!
I tried.
Get off!
Boom.
Seriously now, Raiden. Isn't this all a bit much? Any decent lunatic would have quit after Mexico.
Jetstream set.
Yeah, but Raiden here casually flips Excelsior.
Jack. But now here you are. The childish soldier, fighting for the children. Please. What do you really expect of me?
I also think it's important to note that at the time Dante blocks that punch, the Savior was in a substantially weakened state, but I could be wrong about that. He may have been at full power, but I thought he was weakened.
You're a man on a mission, aren't you? Gonna fix everything. Just you
It's also important to know that most Metal Gears are made out of, like, depleted uranium, which I don't know if it is, like... I know it's a very dense metal, but I don't know its weight, necessarily.
And your little sword there.
It's your sword, man.
Everything with violence. Is that it?
My sword is a means to an end. To protect those you'd prey on.
Again, in-engine cutscenes, man.
Let me ask you. All those cyborgs you've killed up to now, maybe they weren't kids, but they were people. You ever think about them? When you're chopping them into hamburger?
Occasionally.
They're adults. They made their choice.
Sure they're adults. Sure they signed up for this. Right on the dotted line of their BMC contract. Usually they're no strangers to war. In fact, many times they already lost a limb or two. Many times they were out of work and starving on the street. So yes, they sign up for surgery to fight God knows where. How else would you provide for your family when your country's embroiled in civil war? Pain receptors shut down, pumped full of fear-inhibiting nanomachines and sent right into the blender?
Before this cutscene continues, I kind of want to raise an interesting question. What do y'all think about the notion of, like, deep concepts like this, like war orphans and, like, child soldiers and, like, people in desperate straits being, for all intents and purposes, being explored through what is ostensibly a very juvenile lens? Like, this is all very simple, very easy, very, like, black and white for the most part. But, like, Sam is adding layers of gray here by adding just very basic, like, motivations and questions. Like, how do you provide for your fucking family in a war-torn third world country when, like, the major nations are the ones causing the war? Like, it's an interesting dichotomy that I've seen in a few different forms of media where pretty heady concepts will be handled with, weird, like really heady concepts will be handled in weird ways, like through...
But they made their choice, right?
A simplistic lens, maybe.
And see, Raiden.
I've seen plenty.
Then listen. Those battlefield emotions that the nanos suppress. Listen to them.
What are you talking about?
I think it comes down to a matter of tact.
Kill him. Can we take him? What's wrong? The way he killed all the others? Oh God. Please God, don't let me die. Let's do this. I have a family. This isn't fair. Little punk.
Listen
Because I do think scenes like this are hard to take seriously in a game that is about stacking up, like, that has a mode that counts the amount of pieces you carve people into. There's an argument that this could be very, contradictory, a very, like, muddled message kind of deal. Although I would say sometimes that juxtaposition is almost needed to make the point hammer home a little bit. It's actually the exact reason I've always been a fan of Deus Ex's element, where, like, common soldiers like the NSF terrorists will actually run away when hurt, but higher tier commando units like MJ-12 or something will actually stand and fight all the way to the bitter end. They actually, like, the people who are conscripted don't, like, into a battle they may not necessarily believe or understand, won't fight to the bitter death, but weirdos that are on board with the conspiracy theory will. I like the notion of adding depth. But it's different. It's weird. Sure, that's right. Sure, that's fair. Yeah, I get it.
I've nearly saved enough to bring Mama to the streets. Finish him off!
Whatever it takes to be free of this torture.
Stop it!
Although you do inherently in moments like this kind of run up into the what I consider the blew up his own teammate. There, you'll live.
You'll pay for that.
As will you.
Raiden, are you injured?
I thought they had a choice. A fair choice. Not like you.
People are different.
As opposed to AIs? You're all the same, huh? You and your brothers. Manipulating mankind for our own good.
It appears my statement has upset you. I apologize.
No, I know you're right.
As for AIs, we adapt as we learn. Just as any intellect operates, man or machine, altering the course of mankind is not among my defined directives.
I don't know if they ever really explore AI in the series. Like, in the sense that they give a moment like this where the AI gets to explain kind of their side of their perspective on the world. Like, I was just thinking about this. We haven't, like, there is, I think, at least one case in, like, I think the Peace Walker game where there's, like, an artificial intelligence core that's, like, modeled off after the boss, but that's a whole different thing. It's not like Blade Wolf here.
Does not match established parameters.
You know him?
Affirmative. We served together on 3 previous missions. He proved most capable.
You think highly of him?
I have always found him dependable. Until now. Scouting data for the next area. I'll patrol ahead. You follow.
Alright, we'll try and get through the monsoon boss fight and then we'll be finished.
Emotional state appears highly volatile. I am sure you do not intend to abort the mission, but I suggest you avoid combat for the time being.
Sure. Didn't actually mean to hit that. What I meant to do was that. And then you... Oh, can I not use it right now because I'm technically injured? Wonder. There we go. I had to remember what key it was. In the time it took me to use it, I forgot it. Also, Kraylite, I don't know how much you follow, like, DC Comics like that closely, but, I recently watched a video on the Maestro version of the Hulk. And I gotta say, I was kind of unimpressed. Like, it wasn't the worst thing I ever read, but it was like, and to be fair, the guy who, like, summarized the story did explain, like, the Maestro, there's been multiple Maestros, like, there's been multiple versions of the Hulk. And thusly, like, this is only one origin of many Maestros. But it's like, I was listening to this, and it's the one where he's like, he wakes up after MODOK had him on, like, a Matrix-style, like, sleep. And he finds the world's been blasted by nuclear fire. And he fights Hercules, and, like... Long story short, I was unimpressed. Because ultimately, it comes down to the Hulk thinks humans are shit. Humans can't be trusted with their own fate. I will lead them into goodness. And it's like, how are you the fucking bastion in this situation, Ms. Your Hulk? Like... Ultimately, my conclusion is, it's a very nihilistic comic, and I have never won for nihilism. know of one version because I remember like just catching like one of the like bits from the comic or whatever, or like I'm sorry, I caught a comic explain video. Oh. And one version of the Maestro that exists hunted like was on an extermination mission where he wanted to like hunt down everyone on planet Earth for some reason, and he disguised himself as old Odin, and he eventually wormed his way into like the underground, and that was my first introduction to the Maestro character.
Is your cause just? Or is that just what you tell yourself? Fuck you.
I guess ultimately one thing I'll say is like I've heard a few different interpretations where Bruce Banner and the Hulk are like basically at odds, and the Hulk is like trying to assert his dominance. And maybe this is just coming from a guy on the outside who hasn't read all the comics and maybe doesn't entirely get the whole like split personality, like schizophrenia metaphor that they're going for. In fact, I'm not even entirely sure what modern or even classic Hulk really was meant to symbolize. I always thought it was a symbolization of like a mixture of repressed anger and split personality syndrome. Like it's people that who sometimes just flick into angry rages. Like it's bipolarism basically. And thusly, like the notion that like, I guess the best way I can say it is like any version of it where like the Hulk is right, for me reads as like Peter Parker giving into the black suit. It's like you're inherently giving into your lesser. And maybe that's the wrong interpretation. I don't know. I'm not a comics book guy. But I have not really been presented with a version of the Hulk that is a good entity to be around. You know what I mean? There's plenty of times where the Hulk is a pleasant person to be around, but not someone... that is a fact. That is nice. To be fair, I'm still kind of looking into it, and I was just kind of curious. Who created originally? Of werewolves in the comics? You're shitting me. You can't be serious. That's gotta be bullshit. I'm gonna have to... I need a Wikipedia article for that one. Which you can't do, unfortunately. I don't think I'm allowed links.
How pleased you are to chop away, Jack the
I'm gonna let this cutscene run. I need to go to the restroom again.
My name is Monsoon, of the Winds of Destruction. Yeah, I guessed as much.
Okay. I'm sorry about that.
Feasting on the insides of your enemies? How easily you ignore the loss of life when it suits your convenience. So tell me, who saves the weak from the man who saves the weak?
Possibly a different day.
You're
got
the
a
one
few things I want to take
exploiting
care of after this.
You take advantage of their weakness. Of course they get hurt when you set them up as your human shield.
Kill or be killed, Jack. Phnom Penh taught me that. Yes, you aren't the only one to grow up on the killer fields. War is a cruel parent, but an effective teacher. Its final lesson is carved deep in my psyche. That this world and all its people are diseased. Free will is a myth. Religion is a joke. We're all pawns, controlled by something greater. Memes. The DNA of the soul. They shape our will. They are the culture. They are everything we pass on. Expose someone to anger long enough, they will learn to hate. They become a carrier.
Aha, cat.
Greed, despair, all memes, all passed along.
How about full of shit? Is that a meme?
You can't fight nature, Jack. Wind blows, Rain falls, and the strong prey upon the weak. Sam tells me you see your weapon.
There's something even more hilarious about this, because, like, people who like cats, like myself, actually do, like, get down on their level like that. And I just imagine, like, his teammates and Sam and Monsoon, like, in the middle of all of this. It's like, dude, really? You're rolling around on the ground with a cat? Hey, what are you gonna do? Listen to this fucking spiel for the 15th time?
Don't be ashamed. It's only nature running its course.
Also, the thighs on that man.
You have no choices to make, nothing to answer for. You can die with a clear conscience.
You're right. About me, I mean. I knew something was off. After the Patriots, I thought I could walk off the battlefield and into a normal life. But here I am, surrounded by death, arguing philosophy with terrorists. I told myself this was about justice, about protecting the weak, but I was wrong.
Then you admit it.
I learned young that killing your enemies felt good. Really good. In America, my friends, my family, they helped me forget the devil inside. But who am I kidding? I was born to kill.
Love that look from Sam. Like, what is this bullshit?
That means of justice stuff? I guess I needed something to keep the Ripper in check when I was knee-deep in bodies. You? But you. All this is a wake-up call to what I really believe. What I really am.
What are you saying?
I'm saying Jack is back.
Cue the cyberpsychosis.
Doctor, turn off my pain inhibitors.
What? This is madness. You
do it.
Alright.
All right.
I wonder what talking without a lower lip would be like. I have to imagine you disrupt your, like, ability to enunciate.
Pain.
Oh, the controller pulses like a heartbeat. I only noticed that now.
This is my normal. My nature.
You've lost your mind.
Says you? I do love this, like, the fucking lean back slash like that is just cool. I don't care what you say. I've actually seen video of a swordsman so goddamn fast and so damn precise. He can actually cut like a bamboo wrap or whatever, like a tatami mat, without making it fall. I've yet to confirm if it's a real video or not.
I'll take this dance. No, Sam. Report back to the chief. He's mine.
You're the boss.
Also, as much as I like Raiden's scythe, I really like his. The way he can like rest his hand on it and everything, like a
just being nasty.
Handrail.
That nickname you love so much.
Honestly, it was scary to witness.
Know how I got it?
Because I know what it takes to actually do that. Like, technically speaking.
Give you a demonstration.
Like, his edge, like, that man literally has perfect edge alignment. Like, and I mean perfect edge alignment.
Red phosphorus, Jack. Infrared is useless.
Sorry, friendo, ever since I learned how to parry. What do you got, Monsoon?
This one's on me!
You're too kind. Left hand rule. You want to dance? Come on, I'm getting bored.
Who knows?
Yeah, I remember learning that.
Back to the earth with you. That your best?
Prick.
Welcome to my utopia of death.
Meow. Didn't get that other ones.
Magnetic force, Jack. Nature.
Fuck. Oh, he was not amused by my little trickery. Ah, this bullshit. Almost forgot about this bullshit.
I have won this.
I'll be honest, this might be one of my more personal favorite themes. Like,
Give it up. Come on, hit me.
motherfucker, I am trying. Oh, we got it. He ate that shit hard.
Forget it! Death approach, you Nazi! So this is Jack's terrifying true form.
More or less. Wow, they are... Okay, so this game was not subtle about it. I was just stupid as all hell. Alright. This game was literally telling you from, like, the drops how to beat this guy. And I was just being stupid back then.
This one.
Fuck, we screwed it up. Or, oh, this might be over, though. Oh, no, he's still...
This one's on me!
Yeah, you can actually double that down. Even in regular gameplay, you can, like, do Zentetsuken on top of, Ripper mode. The thing is, that just doubles the decrease rate. I've done it before. It is fucking hilarious to, like, do that. Not exactly the most effective, but it is hilarious. Funny, I was actually thinking about One Piece the other day. It's like, because I watched recently the Gear 5 transformation, one of the more recent episodes, and like the thought crossed my mind. It's like, remember when this was a simple, easy show about like weird pirates with fucked up magical powers? Like, and the weirdest thing was not in fact the stretchy pirate boy or the like chop ninja, but instead it was the guy wielding a sword in his teeth. That was the weirdest thing we had to deal with. Because Pepperidge Farm remembers.
You're dead. Bullseye.
Tap dance on him. I ain't walking away from this one, bitch. This will be a good place to end it. Ran for a little bit longer, but only a little bit.
Kill. Or be killed. Don't be ashamed. It's only nature running its course. Your means end here. No. I passed one. To you. Sure as the sun will rise. The slaughter will continue. Now, I return to the earth.
Oh, it's Cambodian.
Rain falls. The strong prey on the weak. All is as it should be.
And to actually answer your question, it's not chop, he just has magnetic displacement
I'm
kind
fine,
of shit.
Kevin. Relax. I'll get the brains.
Yes, it's blood.
I don't want this for anyone else.
All right, man.
Later.
Weren't you the guy, like, rimming into me about the whole, like, there are laws, goddammit? How we doing? I only a C rating. Not that good as I used to be. Alright, that'll be it for tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and log out. If you're also curious, I'm running the Desperado skin, Krayla.
You killed
month.
Yeah. Well, might as well let him talk, just in case.
I'm impressed. The brains are in the server room undergoing training. Knock yourself out. Go nuts.
Alright. But yes, that's where I'm gonna end for tonight. Gonna want to... Yeah, right? But it's still, I just find it hilarious that he's, like, even assisting in this, like, unregistered clandestine op. I don't think I used that term correctly, but I'm sticking by. But I will see you all on Tuesday when, at the rate we're going, we'll probably finish this in 2 days. So until Thursday, I will see you then. Have a good night, man. And yeah, at some point I do want to talk more about the Maestro, but I want to do more research on like my end. Just because, well, like the guy said in the video, if you know comics, you know why this is only one origin of one Maestro. It's like, you know, I don't read comics, but I know why you write. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. I will see you all on Thursday. Have a good rest of your week. Hi, I'm Bravo 1 Alpha. I repeat myself. Have a good night, everyone. Take care.